Best job ever.
Guess we're out of that as well.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look. Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look.
Rangers.
There we go.
I feel bad for the refugees. Happy to. Take a look.
Hey, November. Got a delivery for you. Glad to hear you were able to save most of your people in Aspen. Sounds like that was a nightmare. Now, what can I help you with? The first shipment of meat from Knox Farms came in. Had a note accompanying a couple of special cuts to... I'll be here.
It's great to be here, Rangers. I love what you've done with the place. Now, what can I do for you? Wonderfully. Thank you for asking. Your staff is so accommodating. That's what I'm here for. How can I help? You mean a transfer of power to you? Storming the palace and fighting the marshals, confronting old Saul in his throne room, because that is what it would come to. I suppose it might be possible to give Colorado the future I've been dreaming for her in that scenario, but it wouldn't be certain. It wouldn't even be likely, So, I'm afraid I'd have to say no. I would not support you. Thus, if you want me to remain here and to continue giving you advice, I would advise you not to tell me if that is the course you are intending to follow. Safe travels, Rangers.
I don't know why them Rangers hired me. Looks like you fellas got it all in hand.
We asked, actually. Heard through the grapevine you were handy with a wrench.
Ain't bad. But neither are you, by the looks of things.
True, but I'm sure you know things we don't know. We know things you don't know.
Those troublemakers gotta go.
Nice to see the city back to life, huh? Yeah, people are shopping.
What do you need, Rangers? Why? Want me to say it should be you? Well, I can't argue with that. Not even the Patriarch could go it alone. Wouldn't have got half as far without the marshals. See, we all know the important folk around here, and we have an understanding with most of them. So whoever runs this town when the Patriarch is gone, they'll need to be real good friends with me. You've done right by the marshals so far, Rangers. If somebody new has to take charge, we'll back your play, as long as you don't do something stupid in the meantime. You lose our trust once, you don't get a second chance. And you'll have to deal with Saul's kids first. Otherwise, there's the question of legitimate succession, and things will get messy. I don't like messy. Make it clean, and I'm on your side. Roger that.
Red alert! Red alert! The city of Phoenix is under attack by a rogue AI and his horde of killer robots! Are you bold enough to make the dangerous trek across the Wasteland to reach the city? Can you discover the AI's secret weakness and defeat the robots? If you crave adventure, the Colorado Springs Gaming Club wants you! We play Robots and Rangers every Tuesday night, and we're looking for a few heroes to join our party. We've got the rules and the dice. All we need is your imagination. Oh, and snacks. This is Ranger Control, signing off.
better feeling than being loved, is there? And that's what this song is all about.
Just gotta pray harder.
Cow... person? Partner?
People do rather get...
Rangers, this location has numerous depictions of elder statesman Reagan. Who created them? Point taken. I will avoid drawing undue attention to myself. I monitored many things as I was trapped underground, but now I realize the information available to me was severely limited. Somehow I have no knowledge of these skippers, and they were so close by. Of the commune and free Colorado. And now, more music.
calling AZ November. Come in November. Do you read me? I'm on your side, November. A friend of Saul's, if you know what I mean. And I know where you're headed. Now hear me out. When you get to where you're going, gas up at the garage first. I'll find you there and give you the sit rep. Now don't worry, you can't miss it. I'll provide my bona fides when we meet. MK1 out. Rangers, you made it. Good. Come into the garage ASAP. I'll have my bots tow your car inside before the gang spot it. You're the Desert Rangers, right? The ones the Patriarch made a deal with? Hey, good to see you. Been hoping you'd show up. Patriarch's got a lot he wants done here, and we ain't got a lot of time to do it. Now here's the deal. Liberty Buchanan is sitting not 200 yards from here in her compound as we speak. But the way things stand, it would take a tactical nuke to crowbar her out. She's managed to make herself the queen of these heathens, the scar collectors, the payassos, and the last few Dorseys. Even the goddamn Godfishers are licking her boots. Now, there ain't no way even a crew as tough as you could fight their way in and bring her out alive like the Patriarch wants. But I got a plan. Nobody told you about me? Ha! Typical. I'm the mechanic. Now, that means I fix things, right? For the gangs, it's cars, and they trust me because I fix them good. But my real job is fixing things for the Patriarch, like putting sand in the gas tank of Liberty's coupe before it gets on the road. That's why he sent me out here. You get it? Can we get down to business now? Well, that's me. I'm here to give you the info you need to succeed. I'll be behind you the whole way. Okay, listen. The gangs may be loyal to liberty, but they hate each other's guts. All you need to do is get each gang thinking the others are screwing them somehow, and this place will go up like an ammo dump in a firestorm. The payasos and the Godfishers are ready to go at each other's throats. They just need a little nudge. As for the scar collectors, they're as like to turn on themselves as they are on anyone else. What I do is talk to their slaves. They've always got dirt on all the infighting. I got a key to the pen they're kept in as a gift. Take it. See what you can find. Maybe turn them against each other. Hey, the intel changes day to day. Anything I got yesterday ain't gonna be current today. You're gonna have to do your own snooping. I can give you the broad strokes, but the nitty-gritty is up to you. Who do you want to know about? The scar collectors, the payasos, the Godfishers? Just outside the main compound. But use my key and go through the side entrance. Otherwise, the gangs will see you, and then the shit will hit the fan. Good. Follow the racetrack north, and you'll find the gang compound. Just don't get too close to the front gates. The sentries will attack anything that gets too close, gleefully. And listen, if you need any ammo, weapons, or supplies, talk to me. I get paid in trade, so I got plenty of gear. Ho, ho, ho! Just like Christmas.
Rangers, this is Ironclad Cordite. Your radio man tells me you went to Yuma without me. That wasn't the deal. You were going to help me reclaim leadership of the Scar Collectors, as is my destiny, remember? Well, I guess I'll have to do that on my own, as usual. Adios, backstabbers. Next time I see you, I'll have all of Kansas behind me.
Do they duel with cars in there? Real dueling is with pistols.
the County Speedway as we head into the final laps of the Cactus Cup. It's been neck and neck this afternoon as Allison Rodriguez and Daryl Stone have led the pack. But now Sammy Martinez is coming up on the high side trying to pass Stone. Coming into the straightaway, Rodriguez has the lead. Stone switches to the inside. Here comes Rodriguez. We've got a three-way fight for the lead. This is gonna be... Whoa! Stone's hit Rodriguez. Martinez can't get out of the way. And now he's hit Stone. Stone and Martinez are locked together and both cars are on fire. We've got...
Blades are almost ready, Masters. I just need... You're not the Masters. Too clean smelling. Who are you? Good one. Good one. Who are you really? They call me Whetstone now. It used to be boss slave at the company store, but I lost my eyes. Now I make blades for the Masters. Not supposed to, but Steel Trap says I'm only supposed to sell to the Scar Collectors. But he's a bad master, so why not? All right. Just keep an eye out while you're looking, okay?
Think you got it bad. The payasos? Hey, somebody coming. Who are you? Who says so? We didn't say nothing. You trying to get us in trouble? What's in it for us?
Yeah, they'll kill us if they find out we talked to you. So it better be something good.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see. What can we tell you?
Okay, listen up. The Chorrito's mad because his number 2 guy, Cucaracha, disappeared a few days ago. He thinks he might have ran off or something. But I saw the Godfishers fly a new kite around the same time. And the body hanging from it had clown paint on the face.
Also heard that Star the Dreams had some fool killed for messing with one of his wives. Maybe it's all connected, huh?
Thanks for helping us out. Good luck.
Over here! Maybe you Mamons can help us out. You see, the Godfishers were traveling this way with some fresh kite-making materials, but they ran into some giant bisons and they kinda got them trapped. We don't give a wet fart about the Godfishers. Oh, but they're poor slaves. Their plight has touched our hearts, and we want to, liberate them. If you take care of the bison, we'll grab the meat stickers, victims, and our boss, Risky Briskett, will give you something cool for your trouble, huh? She's down at Meat Clown, near the Godfisher Shrine. Thanks, Mamons.
Despite his words, I don't reckon the clown has those folks' best interest at heart.
We'll eat like kings. Risky can peddle those shitty clown burgers to somebody else.
Que rico!
Better gored by a bison than filleted by a godfisher, I guess.
What's your nature cut?
Leg, no ribs, no cabeza, no... Wait, we're talking about bison, right? Nice work, cabrones. We'll take those slaves down to Meat Clown and fatten them up. Oh, give them a good meal. Hey, we tell the jokes around here, pendejos. And if you ain't joking, then you're dead. The payasos don't stand for no funny business, comprende? Fine, pendejos, but you ain't getting what we promised.
Unto mankind, who set the skies aflame and filled the heavens with ash. For darkness has fallen on the broken earth, and the lords of the heavens have turned their faces from us. Thus we must appease them with offerings, blood, and flesh, and bone. Strike off their limbs and bind their torsos to the kites, as has always been our way. Now, cast your sacrifices into the skies, brothers and sisters, and verily, the clouds shall part, and the earth will be born again!
Oh, hi! Bienvenidos to Meat Clown Barbecue. I'm Risky Briskett. What'll you have? Not much of a choice today, I'm afraid. We're out of everything except the clown burger. Only one way to find out, mis corazones. What's it gonna be? Now the curse passes to you. Enjoy your burger. Will they? Won't they? They are! I can't believe it. You ate it! Ew! Are you loco? Nobody in their right minds would put that in their mouth. I bet you do. Y'all come back now, okay? Bienvenidos. Not much of a choice today, I'm afraid. Only one way to find out, mix corazon. You jokers think I'm a fool, not a clown. Yeah, well, I don't remember shit. If you were here yesterday, prove it. How'd you feel after you ate the clown burger? So you have had a clown burger. Oh, my memory's slipping. Damn. Guess I better quit drinking so much prairie punch. Fine, you passed the burger challenge. Congratulations. Now I gotta find some other sucker. This bites. Alright, I'm gonna teach all of you payasos how to make a clown burger so I don't have to do everything around here every fucking day, okay?
Now, what makes a clown burger?
You're ugly.
actually worse than I expected. Subsidence rates are close to 1.5% over a 6-month period. I warned the planning committee that the reservoir was going to be a problem. The soil up here is too sandy and erodes too easily. We should have set the pilings for the windmills about 30 feet deeper, but no one wanted to spend that kind of money. So now we have to keep a crew on payroll to keep shoring up the site. If we don't, then in a few years, they're all going to be lying around like pickup sticks.
decimate you!
Up and at 'em, ladies!
Ready to continue.
Oh, bear!
Ready to continue.
Nice to meet you.
You're back. We don't get a lot of repeat business. Payaso body on a... Wait a minute. That's Cucaracha. Holy poop! Those godfuckers kited Cucaracha! I gotta get on the horn to let Chorito. He's gonna be pissed. Here, give me that poor cabron. I'll put him in the meat locker. Oh boy, we're finally going to war with the Godfishers. I've been waiting for this forever. Thanks, strangers. The meat is cooking now.
Hey, Lecherito, the goddamn Godfishers have been poaching our clowns.
What? What the fuck are you saying?
The Rangers found Cucaracha's corpse hanging from a Godfisher kite. Oh, that show.
Joke's on you, you fucking savage!
Fire cannot burn the sky!
This place reminds me of that space station drawing from the Patriarch's Museum.
Rough-looking little roadhouse. Hell of a scuffle here recently. Looks like we're nearing a mine. See if that security terminal works.
Привет, председателя.
tech mine. Sure, why not?
This place reminds me of that space station drawing from the Patriarch's Museum.
Today only we speak American, yes? We practice for a glorious invasion. Da, Shansky, yes. When great day comes, no one will be knowing. We are not good old American boys. I start, okay? Hello to you, friend. I would like hot dog, if you please. Of course, pal. One hot dog to be coming up. Would like eating fried potatoes as well? Thank you! What kind of American am being if I'm not liking fried potatoes? It is best, yes? Yes, it is best. It is... Lashenko. Are you hearing beeping? Like altitude meter? Lashansky, this is not being typical American conversation. Ask me about my picking up truck. No, Lashenko, I think there is a problem.
Some kind of commie thing, right?
Scar collectors, guarding the mine.
together!
família.
Up and at 'em, ladies! Holy shit. You got this.
Whoa. Nice work wrecking the guards. Who are you guys? Ah, the new cops on the block. Well, I usually don't like cops, but I ain't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Thanks for the rescue. Used to call myself D-sharp singer. Now, I guess I'm D-sharp minor. That's a joke. Get it?
Most amusing, I'm sure.
Fucking fuck, steel trap. There I was, minding my own business, running the company store, singing the hits and slinging the schlitz. When he decides he doesn't like one of my songs and kidnaps me. Puts me to work digging for tech in this death trap hellhole. Steel trap. I rhymed slimy skunk with rusty junk and whiny bleeder with world's worst leader. You know, subtle, lots of hidden meaning. He's all talk. We're the toughest gang in the wastes. Yeah, well, no thanks to him. All he does is kill SCs who aren't loyal to him. And now, he's kissing this Buchanan bitch's ass, hoping she'll feed him scraps when she takes down her daddy. Loser. Damn right I do. That motherfucker has it coming. But I got another score to settle first, if you don't mind. Count on it. But first, I gotta pay a visit to the company store. Time to take back what's mine. Meet me over there. There you are. Listen, I thought I was up for helping you fight Cutter, but turns out slaving nonstop in Steel Trap's mind is kind of taking it out of me. I'm as weak as a prairie dog. If you want my help, maybe you could take her out first. Now that you mention it, yeah, I do have an idea. The guards used to taunt me by telling me how much the boys missed me and how they'd all gone hunting for me when I disappeared. They'd say, if only they knew Steel Trap hid you right under their noses, they'd carve him up in a hot second. Well, I've been thinking about making a play for Steel Trap's spot even before, but when I heard the guards talking, I thought, if I ever get out of there, I might just have the support to give it a try. Maybe it's time to find out. Sure, after you take care of Cutterthroat, right? Are you ready for that? Thanks. You rock. I'll step in when the shooting stops. Now, go fuck her up. This is more like it.
You're a lifesaver.
Huh. Let's shut her up. Finally. Now for a bigger regime change. It's time to get on the horn and rally the troops. Steel traps going down.
Car collectors. Anyhow, I heard y'all missed me, so I'm gonna throw y'all a party in the camp, but I need you to help me make the place festive first. That's right, scar collectors. When I get there, I want to see that coward Steel Trap's head on a plate. Ow!
Holy shit, it's D.
I knew that asshole was lying about her leaving.
Steel Trap is gonna pay for this shit.
We want D! We want D!
You bitch! Who the hell let you out? I'm gonna bury you this time! Rancid! Get me my big gun! No, the big one!
You ain't got a gun big enough to fix this, you rust-faced motherfucker. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna sing you your last song.
Slugs. I'm gonna rip D's throat out. That canary won't sing another fucking note.
Not a chance, Steel Trap, you piece of shit. You don't deserve to call yourself a scar collector.
I'll be damned, Rangers. The Godfishers gutted the payasos, the payasos creamed the Godfishers, and the Scar Collectors seem to have killed themselves. Ha! You did it. The only thing left to do now is march on Liberty's compound and take her into custody. Great work.
Fucking Rangers! Must have sabotaged the gangs! Kill them!
linda.
Up and at 'em, ladies! Rusted pieces.
Huh. Dorsey's. Bet I know who's in there.
Just sit tight, November. Help's coming. Americans must stand united against the communist robot menace. These godless machines will not rest until they've turned our shining city into a commune. Better dead than red.
The Arizona Rangers. I was wondering what made my shaky little coalition of pawns self-destruct. I guess I should have killed you the first time I met you. Live and learn. And now you're here to demand I go back to my father, who, don't tell me, promised to help you in return. And the sad thing is, he'll actually do it. All because in a world of warlords, he wants his idiot idea of civilization to spread. He wants borders, trading, alliances. The old fool thinks helping you will make you a friend to rely on, when really, it will only make you strong enough to attack him later. Why can't he see the simple truth? That only by ruling everything and everyone can one truly have peace. Only in empire is there stability. My father isn't crazy. He's just a coward. Too afraid of being hated to rule as a ruler should. That will change when I take the throne. And you, intentionally or not, have made the taking of it just a little bit easier. You've got both my brothers locked up in your headquarters. All the eggs I want to crack are in one basket. So, thanks. Is that sarcasm? Well, it doesn't matter. Now, I'm...
Liberty Buchanan? My name is Lucia Wesson, and I call you out for the deaths of my family and the kidnapping of my father. Return him to me without delay. Also, I demand satisfaction from you. Gun to gun.
That'll have to wait until we're done here. But you can speed the proceedings and the release of your father if you switch sides and fight for me.
No, thank you, Miss Buchanan. I know what my father would say to such a proposal. Unfortunately, it's not fit for polite company. Or yours.
Then you'll have no one to blame but yourself when he dies, will you? Now, where were we? Oh, right. Whatever ultimatum you're here to give me, I'll save you the trouble and give you one of my own. Go back to Arizona, Rangers, and I'll pretend none of this happened. Stay, and you die alone, far from home. What do you say? Oh, they wouldn't dare! I suppose it's true. The warlords don't like a loser, and they will see this as a defeat. Fine. I can play the penitent daughter until the old man dies. My time will come. Your prisoner.
This is Ranger HQ. Go ahead, Team November. That's amazing, November 1. How did, well, you know what? Never mind. I'd rather hear this one in person. Transport is inbound to pick up 1 Liberty Buchanan. Well done, Team November. Over and out.
Thank you for the rescue, friends. Forgive me for not looking my best. These savages haven't allowed me a bath or a change of clothes since they kidnapped me. I'm Percival Wesson of the 100 Families.
Daddy? Oh, thank God I found you. I've been praying for this day.
Peaches, you're alive. I can't believe it. I was so afraid that...
Oh, but Daddy, Mama and little Percy are dead. The Dorseys killed them in the Garden of the Gods. I couldn't protect...
Hush, Lucia, hush. You would have saved them if it was possible to do so. I know that. Aren't you the bravest daughter that ever was?
I tried to be, Daddy. I went after Nelius Dorsey to get my revenge. The Rangers and I found him and confronted him.
You talked to Nelius?
I pulled the trigger on him myself. Mama and Percy, I got justice for them.
It's complicated. No, it's not. I won't lie to you, Lucia. Not when you're all I have left. Nelius told you the truth.
Oh, Daddy.
I'm sorry, darling. Truly. You see, years ago, the Patriarch asked me to get some men together and disrupt a meeting of the Dorseys, who were agitating to establish elections in Colorado. Saul, he didn't feel it was time for that yet. So we showed up in hoods, brandishing clubs, ready to teach them all a lesson. But it only took one Dorsey fighting back, and I started shooting instead of swinging. I was just so mad that they'd turn on the man who had saved us all. Well, once one was dead, we had to kill the rest, didn't we? I mean, we couldn't let my sins tarnish Saul's reputation. So we hunted him down. Until Nelius showed up at our doorstep, I thought we'd got them all. I've been blaming the Patriarch for all this since Nelius took me. Telling myself it was Saul who ordered me to kill the Dorseys. But it was never said out loud, so maybe I just thought that's what he wanted. He certainly wasn't displeased when I told him I'd done it. He just told me to be damn sure I got all the witnesses. And we never spoke of it again.
Oh, Daddy, Mama and Percy, they'd still be alive if you hadn't killed those Dorseys. It all comes back around to you. What do I do now, Rangers? What do I do with my father? Let him live or die by the rule of law that he talked so much about when I was growing up. Yes, that seems just.
Whatever the judgment is, I will accept it. I deserve any punishment they mete out.
Then I will take you to Sheriff Daisy. Let's go home, Father. That's right. There's work yet to be done, isn't there? Daddy, will you promise me that you will go home and wait for me?
I will. I promise. I will be there when you get back. I love you, Lucia. Never forget that. Be a better one.
Oye, oye, oye! It's Sunday!
Project solution built and ready for execution. Yield return sensor config. Compiler report. 0 errors, 0 warnings. Running constructors. Haptic sensor data stream has produced a viable enhancement model. device recorded hours of agent activity and constructed final device to maximize efficiency.
Yippee-ki-yay, cowboys. Dead Red checking in. Come back secure, you copy? Roger that. So, give me the news. Is Liberty Buchanan handled? I'm happy to hear it. Might just bite you in the ass later. Might bite all of us in the ass. I hope you're at least ready to help with the second part of the plan. A little bird told me you've been making friends in high places. Got the sheriff and the families backing you now, so we might be able to get Buchanan to step down without spilling any blood. You on board with that plan? Fantastic. Let's rendezvous at Ranger HQ to coordinate. Dead Red out.
Just sit tight, November. Help's coming.
November, you're here. Great. Ready to go have our little talk with the Patriarch anytime you are. But, you might want to see what your pals are thinking first. Wouldn't be a good idea to bring anybody along who wasn't on board with it all.
When I first saw you rolling up here in that old junker, I never thought it would come to this. And I never thought I'd be on board with it, but seems like you've got everybody who's anybody to go along with you. So I think it just might work out. And old Saul's been tired lately. Maybe he's ready for it too, even if he can't admit it. I'm in.
Not even a month ago, I would have called this treason, Rangers. But you have showed me sides of the Patriarch I didn't think existed, and... well, if Uncle Gideon is with you on this, then I am too, as I know he has always cared only for the well-being of our state. I will follow you in this task.
I am. Whatever it is.
Depends on if it is also the path to helping our comrades back in Arizona. Swear to me that you'll finish the mission once we've taken down the Patriarch, and I am with you. Okay, this is... well, it's not what I was expecting, but You work with what life hands you. I'm ready.
I know the Patriarch's not the guy we hoped he was, but he's the one we made the deal with, and I don't want to wreck the deal. So I'm still not convinced taking any action against him, even a peaceful one, is in Arizona's best interests. All right, Rangers, I hope you're right. I'll be holding you to it.
I'd rather see him roasting on a spit, but sure, whatever.
My people are telling me things are quiet. We'll catch old Saul with his pants down. Despite that, he might still try to take a swing at you when you tell him to step down. So if you want to take a moment to resupply, now's the time. When you're done with that, we'll mosey on down to the Patriarch's palace and say hello.
Do you really expect me to believe you're just going to talk it out?
Sergei, we've talked about this. It's time. The Patriarch has lost sight of the future. And if he listens to us, he'll survive along with everyone else.
And if he won't listen, well, we'll follow your lead, November.
I am, November. I've known Saul since before he founded Colorado. I've never acted against his orders once. So this whole thing makes me uncomfortable. I can tell you've got Colorado's best interest in mind. And the Saul I knew would respect that. I just hope he doesn't go down fighting.
All the important people know and have your support. After the Patriarch has been dealt with, I'll inform the rest. There'll be less resistance if you've already taken power. The families I'm concerned about will fall in line if I can lead with the news that the takeover is a fait accompli. This has been a difficult choice for many of us, November, but your honor and restraint have made it easier. Thank you. Colorado will be forever grateful.
I wouldn't be here if they weren't. I've got my most trusted people in position. The rank and file will move into the city when we reach the palace. I'm not expecting trouble, but if something does happen, the marshals will step in and take care of it. The smoother this goes, the better.
I'm gonna leave my crew here just in case anyone gets cold feet and tries to warn him. But I'm coming with you. I started this, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't see it to the end.
Daisy's with you on this, and you're the only people I trust more than the sheriff. Let's go tell the Patriarch the bad news. Great. I'm at your disposal. Lead the way.
I still don't feel right about asking the Patriarch to step down, but if it must be done, I'd rather it was done quickly. There is still injustice in the world, isn't there? Let's go.
Sheriff Daisy sent us the word. You won't get any trouble from us.
The Patriarch's waiting for you. Doesn't suspect a thing.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Here you are. All present and correct. And with Liberty locked up, just like I asked. Well, that's all 3 kids of mine rounded up. And a promise kept is as good as gold. So I will keep mine. The aid and supplies you requested will be on their way to Arizona tomorrow. Thank you, Team November. What? What are you saying to me?
We're saying it's time for you to sing Happy Trails, buckaroo.
Who are you? I don't know you.
Nobody important, Hefe. Just a red-headed stranger, here to watch the end of the movie.
You're all crazy. Don't you see you're surrounded by my marshals? Gentlemen, show these idiots what happens to jumped-up mercs who get big ideas. What the hell is this? Stand down! Ha! A show trial. First step on the road to tyranny. All right, then, I'm ready. Always did love a circus.
Well, that's that. So what's the plan now, cowboys? You gonna stay here and help keep this place peaceful? That's the honorable thing to do, and it just might get me back in Woodson's good graces. And thanks for staying. We're gonna have a wild ride ahead of us trying to tame this place. At least it'll be interesting, yeah?
They don't know in Arizona what we did in Colorado on the trail. If we saved them or betrayed them, if we did the job we went for or we failed. Hard times in Arizona with the rangers and the settlers giving ground. Through the raiders and militia, and it seemed we'd lose the good life that we found. Then Buchanan made his offer, find my kids and I will help you save your land. So we rode for Colorado, praying that he'd be an honest man. In Denver we found Valley, a son who didn't live up to his name. He turned against his father, siding with the old man's rivals seeking fame. Though these rivals tried to stop us, we captured Valor like we said we would. And brought him home to Daddy, who made it pretty clear just where he stood. Then we made our way to Aspen to find Buchanan's misbegotten son. The sicko of it who pulled the legs off Yuma just for fun. Wasn't easy fighting, the urge to make him pay for what he'd done. But we brought him back alive, locked him up to the relief of everyone. On the track halfway to Kansas, we found Buchanan's daughter making plans to conquer Colorado with the help of desperados, gangs, and clans. Though she swore she'd not surrender, we promised not to end her, come what may. So we shot the folks around her, then bound her and we took her from the fray. In the end it became clear that Buchanan was no better than his kid. If we let him stay in power, Colorado would be heading for the skid. So with the blessing of his subject. We tried him for his crimes and took his throne. And thus we rescued Colorado and still saved our dear old Arizona home. They don't know in Arizona what we did in Colorado on the trail. If we saved him or betrayed him, if we did the job we went for or we failed. But when the winter turns to spring, the news newcomers bring, they'll know that the Rangers kept their promise and the aid from Colorado's gonna flow.
I must have dreamed 1,000 dreams, been haunted by a million screams, but I can hear them marching feet. They're moving into the streets. Now did you read the news too?